Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Claudia's Lovely Nails. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And as you can already see, I ordered this polygel kit from Amazon and I thought I'd go ahead and try it out for my very first time purchasing a kit and trying out this polygel. So this is from Modern Loans. It's a very cute box and it came in a really cute package. So it contains some dual forms and instructions that I will make sure to carefully read since it is my first time. Then a brush and a picker, nail files, base coat, polygel slip solution, purple bedazzle, clear and soft pink polygel. And lastly, some shimmer. Oh, and also a nail lamp. And this is what I'm mostly looking forward to. Since it is small, I really want to test its ability. And if it fails, I will use my handy dandy one I own. So first, I'm going to prep my nails by filing them to an appropriate length with the nail file it came with, and it actually works fine for shaping the natural nail. I didn't really think much of it. Alright, so now I'm going to get the nail lamp ready. I did have a bit trouble opening the sides to get it to stand, but eventually I was able to unfold it. So this does not come with a cord to plug in to the wall. It comes with a USB cable that you actually need an adapter to hook up to and then plug it into the wall. It's very convenient, especially if you travel a lot. So moving on to the dual forms, these are actually supposed to fit just a bit bigger on your nails, so the polygel can cover the edges of your nail. So the dual forms actually do worry me just a bit since most of them were a bit too big on the sides, well for me. But I just went with it and chose whichever fit best. But moving forward, I'm going to apply a thin layer of base coat. That is, if I can open it. Guys, this was secured really tight, guys, okay? Or maybe I'm just weak. But anyway, alright, so this was actually pretty thick, so I'm carefully applying it so I don't miss a single spot on my nail surface. And then I'm going to cure it with the nail lamp. Pretty simple, right? So after it's been cured, I'm going to use the brush and picker. So this is actually what it is. It's a brush, obviously, and on the other side, it's like this flat spatula, which is named the picker. I didn't know that, so now we know. Alright, so now I'm going to take this soft pink polygel, and I'm going to get maybe a small bead or a small glob with the spatula, picker, let's use vocab, guys, and put it onto the dual form. So then I'm supposed to take my brush and dip it into a little bit of the slip solution so it can help spread the polygel around. The thing with this is that I think it's a bit difficult seeing how much product you're actually spreading onto the dual form. You don't want one side to be a lot thicker than the other. So that's what I think it's a bit difficult when you're using the nail forms. But other than that, it's really simple to spread the polygel around once you've dipped your brush into the slip solution. I slowly added some more polygel. I carefully wanted to spread evenly between one side to another. I'm just being really careful. Next, I'm going to add a little bit of shimmers that it came with the kit. I should have added this first and then applied the polygel over, but it's all good. I actually ended up pressing the shimmers into the polygel, and then I added a bit more polygel on top. And this is a very beautiful shimmer. It comes with really small pieces to very big pieces of shimmers, and it's quite beautiful. And I think it goes quite excellent with the pink soft polygel. Alright, so this is the most difficult part for me. So now you're going to lightly press the dual forms onto your nail. And if there's any excess gel that's coming out onto the sides, then you can clean it with the brush that's ever so gently dipped into the slip solution. And most importantly, you do want to turn your finger upside down and evenly spread the gel. So now I'm going to go ahead and cure the gel under the nail lamp. And actually, I just went ahead and used my own lamp in the kit. It was taking too long to cure, So just to make things quicker, I just went ahead and used mine. So after it was cured, the instructions did say that you have to wiggle the tip of the form a bit, but mine was not coming out so easily, so I had to move the edges around a bit, then it came off. But look, you guys, the surface on top of the nail looks so smooth. It looks so smooth, you guys. However, the gel underneath did not cure, so you have to make sure you cure that part as well. But before you do, you can actually take this time to smooth the bottom if it's still necessary. Now that I have an idea of how the polygel feels and I was able to play around with it a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my nails the exact same process. So I'm going to apply the same base coat to all of my nails and cure them. For my index finger, I actually ended up doing the exact same design as my thumb, but this time I actually placing the shimmer first onto my form, and then I applied the gel on top. And this is how it came out, you guys. Pretty, right? Now moving on to my middle finger, I kind of wanted it to have two different colors. I wanted the tip of the nail to be a lavender color, so I actually used a bit of the clear polygel. Let me just say, clear polygel was so hard to move around. It was so difficult to get it out of the tube, and it was hard to move around onto the form. Just went ahead and I added a bit of color to the clear, so I added blue, purple, white nail polish onto the clear polygel to get that lavender color. So as I continue mixing the colors together, the polygel did end up becoming easier to work with, and that's a good thing. However, when I tried blending it onto the pink polygel, it was a bit difficult. I'm not sure if the ingredients with the soft pink gel is different than the clear polygel that made the clear gel a bit more difficult to move around. I got it to work out, so just thought that was pretty interesting. Alright, so now moving on to my ring finger. I wanted this to be different than the rest of my nails and actually give it that pop to my whole hand. I'm going to use this clear gel and mix it with purple glitter nail polish I have. I'm not done with this nail quite yet. I'm actually going to come back to this nail once I've cured and filed all of my nails, so stay tuned for that. Don't leave just yet, you guys. So finally moving on to my last finger, my pinky. This one's going to be pretty much the same as my index and thumb. I'm going to be applying the white shimmer first and then some soft pink polygel. This is a very simple look, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty, you guys. So now that I finished all my nails, I'm just going to file it with the nail file that came inside the kit. Since these are polygel nails, it is quite easy to file them by hand, thank goodness. However, I did end up using one of my nail files I use that's just a bit stronger, just to, finish quicker. However, I did have a bit trouble filing around my cuticles. But, apart from the fact that I might have bled a little, it's all good. One of my fingers is still in pain, but at least they do look pretty, right? That's all that matters. So now that my fingers are all filed, nicely cleaned, washed, and dried, I'm gonna go back to my ring finger, and I'm actually going to apply gel top coat. I'm going to let the gel cure for a little while, perhaps 10 to 15 seconds, and then I'm going to apply the butterfly. It's called, hold on, let me see what it's called. Let me go get the label. Alright, so this is called a butterfly nail art foil transfer stickers, and you can transfer it by using glue or transfer gel. So I'm using a gel top coat, I'm using a gel top coat, so I'm going to press the nail art film on the nail smoothly, then transfer the patterns and apply the top coat. Wait, who said that I'm reading the instructions to you guys? What? Who said that? No, but really, I don't know if there's any specific gel top coat you're supposed to use for these, to transfer the sticker onto your nail. But I just used one of my old regular gel top coats that I have here, and it actually worked perfectly fine. Okay, well, I'm lying just a bit. One of the sides of the wings didn't actually fully transfer over onto my nails, so I'm going to be hiding that with a little bit of white shimmer. And it actually looks pretty good, you guys. So now that I have all this finished, I'm gonna go ahead and finish it with the top coat that came with the kit. It's called the what is it called? Oh, it's called the top coat, UV top coat. Oh, it doesn't have any special name, you know, it's just a top coat. So yeah, I'm just gonna apply that to all of my nails. And this stuff, you guys, is really thick, so I'm gonna apply really thin layers to all of my nail surface and make sure I don't miss a single spot. So now I'm gonna cure it for 60 seconds and boom. You guys, look at my nails. These came out absolutely super gorgeous. These look stunning and I am in love with them. And polygel is really easy to use when you're using forms, so you know, if I can use this, then y'all from home can definitely do this too. So what can I say about this polygel kit? Well, I give this a full-on 9 out of 9. No, I'm sorry. That's the wrong scale. I give this a full 9 out of 10 just because of the nail lamp. If it were to cure just a whole lot faster, then, you know, 10 out of 10. But other than that, this kit is fabulous and it's very practical. It's very practical considering the times we're currently living in right now. If you need a pastime, this is it right here. So yeah, that's it for the video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys so much for watching, and Marbles, don't you think that they should subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications so that they're notified when I post a new video? You see, guys, he agrees. Thanks again, and stay tuned for my next video.